So I am Dawn Beer. I am an ordained spiritualist minister. I do a lot of volunteer work up in Lilydale and for my new friends at Spiritual Self Awareness, which has just been an amazing opportunity they've given me. Very excited and thankful to be able to be here. Um, and each time I get to do one of these events, I leave with such a feeling of happiness and contentment that I almost feel guilty for doing it because I think I get just as much, if not more, out of it than you guys do. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and unmute now. Otherwise, we can get started. All right, so feel free if you'd like to turn your cameras off, that's perfectly fine. And what we're going to do is this meditation is for meeting your spirit guides. I'd like to invite you to take this time for yourself, a rare moment of stillness in such a busy world. As you settle in, acknowledge the significance of this choice you have made here today, the gentle act of turning inward and honoring your personal journey. This is a sacred space created just for you, where you can unveil layers of wisdom and the love that dwells within your own heart. Here you are making the choice to invite the presence of your spirit guide, a companion who knows the essence of your heart, who walks beside you, unseen, but ever present. At this time, please settle into your body, into a posture of ease. Feel supported and feel cared for. Feel safe and unencumbered. Feel the chair or the cushion holding you, a reminder that you are held by something greater. Place your hands where they feel most at home. Let your eyes softly close, if you wish. And with each breath, sense the air nourishing you, filling you with calm and intention. Send appreciation and thankfulness to your body for carrying you through this life, and to your heart for its willingness to receive. Let your breath become a gentle anchor, drawing you deeper into the safety and presence of this moment with each inhale and with each exhale. At this time, I invite you to take a nice deep breath in. Count to the count of 3 and exhale slowly. And when you're comfortable, I'd like you to take another deep breath in. Count of 3 and exhale slowly. On this last deep breath in, take it in as deep as you can get it, where you feel the air filling every area of your lungs. And slowly let it out. And once you're comfortable, return to your regular breathing pattern. At this time, you can start visualizing roots that are growing from your body and going down into the earth. Strong, graceful, and comfortable, connecting you to the ancient, timeless heartbeat of the world. With each breath in, imagine drawing up a sense of security and belonging, feeling that you are part of something profound. With each breath out, release what no longer serves you. Release old worries. Release your limiting beliefs. Release your heavy emotions. Imagine the earth receiving them with compassion and transforming them back into fertile ground for new growth. As you journey deeper into this meditation, Imagine yourself gently floating down a sunlit river, the water shimmering with warmth and golden light. You can feel the sunshine on your face. You can hear the birds in the trees. Each ripple of the water carries away the tension that you're carrying with you, and you feel buoyed by a sense of ease and wonder. The river's banks are lush with emerald green grasses and wildflowers. You can smell the sweet fragrance of the flowers mingling in the breeze. As you drift, the sunlight dapples your skin, infusing you with gentle energy and endless peace. This river leads you to the mouth of a sacred cave. Its entrance you can see from the riverbank, wrapped in soft shadows and in mystery. At this time, I invite you to step onto the riverbank, feeling the smooth stones beneath your feet. And as you make your way towards the cave's welcoming arch, you get a deeper sense of wonder as what's beyond the entrance of the cave. As you enter, you notice the cool embrace of the air, the way the cave glows with a subtle inner light. Crystals shimmering from the walls, casting iridescent patterns that dance across the stone, a living tapestry of wisdom and ancient memories. Within this sacred cave, you find a sense of deep belonging and protection, completely sheltered from the outside world. The stillness in the cave amplifies your awareness. This allows you to make space for your spirit guide to draw near. Allow your heart to open to the magic and meaning of this hidden sanctuary, holding all the mysteries and blessings your soul is ready to receive. Allow this cave to be the sanctuary in your mind's eye, a place that feels uniquely yours. In this cave, the cool air brushes against your skin. The dim light reveals ancient carvings along the stone walls. You notice the earthly scent mixed with hints of moss, an echoing drip of water from the ceiling, and the serene hush that fills the space, inviting quiet reflection and reverence. Let gratitude fill you for having this sanctuary available, a reflection that is truly your soul's beauty and resilience. As you look around the cave, you see a soft radiance emerging nearby, a light that is not fearful, but a light that pulses with unconditional love and understanding. This light is deeply familiar. It resonates with the core of who you are. As you move toward it, you sense a welcome that transcends words, a deep knowing that you are cherished and understood. The light takes a form that feels right for you. It could be a wise elder, a devoted friend, an animal, or simply pure energy. However your spirit guide appears, trust in the authenticity and the significance of this meeting. Stand before your guide, your heart open, and allow yourself to truly receive their presence. Notice the subtle ways they communicate through a look, a gesture, a gentle warmth, or a symbolic offering. Feel their unwavering acceptance, their unconditional support. And if you wish, at this time, you can speak from your heart, expressing your hopes, your fears, or even asking questions. Listen not only with your ears, but with your whole being. Allow the guidance to arrive as words, images, sensations, or insights. Rest in the profound truth that you are never alone, that this is the guide that walks with you, always sharing in your joy and lifting you through challenges. I'm going to invite you to stay in your cave for as long as you need, absorbing the wisdom of love and reassurance offered. If your spirit guide presents you with a message, a symbol, or a gift, receive it with gratitude, knowing it carries meaning just for you. And at this time, I'm going to go quiet so that you can sit in silence with your spirit guide. When you're ready, thank your guide for their presence and blessings. Express your thanks in any way that feels sincere, through words, a smile, or a feeling from the depths of your heart. Watch as their form dissolves gently back into the light, their support woven into the fabric of your being. Know that since you have found your sacred cave, you can journey here any time that you wish to reconnect with your guide. Whether it is to ask for guidance, to feel the unconditional love, or just to visit with no other intention than to sit in the glorious energy of this sacred space. Look around your sanctuary one last time, imprinting its safety and the beauty within you. Begin to return your awareness to your body. Notice the sensations of your breath, the weight of your hands, the sounds around you. Bring the wisdom, comfort, and meaning of this encounter back with you as you take a deep, conscious breath. When you are ready, gently open your eyes and know that you are carrying this sacred connection into every step of your day. Feel free to turn your cameras on whenever you're ready. Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
Does anybody want to share about their experience?
I guess I'll start. First, you made me a little emotional.
Oh, okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know why. I kept hearing, I saw colors, like a lot of blues and purples, and I kept hearing the song, Listen to Your Heart. I call out to you.
That is beautiful. But if you're looking at the chakra colors, the blues and the purples are your connection and your intuition up here.
That's what I saw, and then it ended up with like a pinkish, and I sent some love.
That's exactly perfect. Did you feel safe and comfortable in your space?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
I just have to figure out the emotional part.
That sometimes will take time and it'll just hit you out of the blue like, oh, that's what happened. I understand now. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Would anybody else like to share?
I will, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
I have always been aware that I had a spirit guide, but I won't say that I had an actually really close association with that, but it was just some vague idea in my mind. So this actually brought me to a personalization of that. Her name. I honestly thought that my spirit guide had male energy, and that's not true. But a real strong female energy. And like Audrey, I also saw a lot of blue and purple light. It was like very healing. Coming from all the walls of this cave, through the gemstones and, through a very concentrated light. Um, and for the rest of the time, I could feel my level of meditation getting deeper and deeper. And she mentioned pink, and I have always associated a pink light with love. And I shared that from my heart space with my spirit guide, and and she returned it to me. So I got a lot of very, very positive vibrations from this. I was almost reluctant to leave there. Um, yes, I felt safe and just very loved. And I'm also picking up the energy from all the people here, which I think really helped my meditation level too. So thank you,
That,
Dawn.
oh, you are very welcome. Thank you. Getting to have that level of that heart to heart connection with our guides, that is completely unmatched. There's you can have a spouse, you can have children, you can have your parents, your siblings. In my experience, there is no greater level of love than that heart to heart connection with your guide. It's the close second is my new granddaughter. A close second, but not even her is
Yeah.
quite up to that level yet. So thank you so much for sharing and coming this morning. We appreciate it.
Oh, I have enjoyed this so much. Thank you for having me here.
Becky, I saw you were unmuted. Were you going to share, or am I calling you out?
No, I was going to share. I've done many meditations on connecting with spirit guides, and I usually do connect with a spirit guide, but something unusual happened with this one. Rather than connecting with a spirit guide, I was getting like visions, and I was seeing things like amoebas and macrophages, and like kind of like prehistoric life form. And I feel like I was getting downloads of messages rather than actually speaking with someone. And I was receiving messages of like beginnings, renewals, evolution. And I was seeing colors of red and orange. So yeah, so it was a really different experience for me this time.
I love that. And so I'm gonna go out on a limb because I do know you personally, and I don't feel like I'm speaking out of turn. I feel like your connection was with almost the Akashic record type of connection, because you're getting downloads from everything that has been through the vibration of Mother Earth into what you can then identify. So I feel like you went probably deeper than maybe what this was designed for, but I'm so ecstatic that you did.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming this morning.
Absolutely. I changed my plan so I could be here.
Excited. And let's be honest, I'm much more fun than anything you had planned.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I just did it yesterday instead.
Well, there you go. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool what you did yesterday, too. That was quite fun. You were in my neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Carol, you're unmuted. Are you next?
Yeah, sure. I was a little surprised to meet a wolf in the cave. I've met that same wolf before, but never really felt that it was a spirit guide. I met it in meditation once before. And this time it presented as a spirit guide, but it presented as a spirit of all canines. And it was all of my canines that I have had relationship with. Others came into my memory that were not mine, but I had special encounters with. And I suddenly started apologizing for all of the times that I had been unloyal and all of the times that I had been irritable or short. And the guide started sending me images of all the times I had been fearlessly loyal and fearlessly kind. And it was really, really very interesting because it really gave a balance to that, how we are as human, and that how I can center with much regret on certain things bad ways that I've behaved in the past, and not really center as much on the ways that I have been really generous and kind and good. So it was a great experience, obviously, for me. The crystals in my cave were just radiating rainbows of light, all the colors, and just it was just a beautiful, beautiful place. So thank you very much. It was a great encounter for me, and I can't say enough about it.
I appreciate that. I do want to point out one thing that kind of jumped out at me when you were discussing this. I personally have experienced your kind heart. You helped me with a very difficult situation that I was dealing with, and I didn't know if I was seeing it through my own lens and being unkind. And you were so incredibly kind and but direct at the same time. And it's very difficult to get that type of balance without going over and being controlling and you will do it this way, and you know what I mean. So I'm glad that this was able to help you see that that is exactly what you do for the people around you, and whatever happened before and doesn't matter. It's in the past. There's a reason why it's in the past.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
I appreciate you saying that very much. Thank you.
Of course.
And I say that in the very beginning of mine, I saw like a wolf man take shape. So surprised that you said that.
Well, and you figure we're all in the same energy, so we're all sharing that collective at the same time. So, all right, Ms. Kate.
All right. Well, it never ceases to surprise me that we do share experiences when we do this kind of work. And I want to thank you so much because I usually lead journeys. So for me, I don't usually go on them. Like, it's hard to do both and watch people and so on and so forth. So when I have the opportunity to be led by such a wonderful leader, thank you so much. So the beginning of this meditation really was a quantum jump for me. It was a journey. And I ended up, getting right in the lazy river and going down. And, I was able to smell and see and experience everything you mentioned and then some. Got to the cave, and what I experienced in the cave was labradorite all over the place. So there was sparks of purples and blues and golds and oranges, right? And then there was the clear crystals too. So it was only those two. And when you mentioned the light that was the spirit guide, it was orange, right? It was orange, and it was like almost cloud-like, with lines, lighter orange colored, going through it and moving it as it spoke, as it tried to communicate with me. So it was absolute pure energy. There was no form at all, and it changed as it spoke. And the messages that I was getting was reaffirming the things, the choices that I'm making. And it told me that it was the love that is always with me that guides me. It was beautiful. And yes, it was emotional. It still is. So thank you so, so much.
You are very, very welcome. The interesting thing and what I felt drawn to was bringing in the fact that you had a choice to be here. And everybody chose, you know, Becky changed her plans to choose to be here. Everybody chose to be here today. And you chose to be one half of the duo that started this for us. So the impact that you're making is far and wide, I think, beyond what you realize. So I want to say thank you for you and Carol both for creating this space for us and trying to make your vision come to life. And I'm so proud and so thankful to be a part of that. And I appreciate you both trusting me to be sitting on this side of the camera.
Thank you, Dawn.
Oh, of
We're
course.
so happy to have you.
Thank you. So we have just a couple minutes left. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to add before I turn it back over to Kate and Carol for our closing messages?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Martin that joined us right after the meditation. So I'll let him know that I'm so glad you're here. Your energy is amazing.
It did seem longer than that to me, but in a positive way, not in a negative way. And I have noticed that over the last year or so, time has become a different entity to me than it used to be. So it was great. I thought it was just right.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, well, I'll turn it back over to Kate since she's unmuted. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for coming and sharing a little bit of your Saturday with us.
Thank you, Dawn. You know, you are a blessing to have in our little group. And, you know, Dawn does so much for us. She is just so giving and loving, and we love her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn.
Oh, my pleasure.
I am just buzzing all over. Like my legs are vibrating. It feels like I'm still kind of partly in the cave.
You could just jump back there as soon as we're done and hang out and enjoy the space.
Nice. All right, Carol,
So
any parting words?
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for coming as well and being a part of this. Kate and I have worked very hard and still work very hard trying to tweak things. We're not sure about the upside down and sideways images now, so we have another thing to try to figure out. But you know, it never fails to be a wonderful group. And we're just so happy that this kind of energy we can be the springboard for bringing this kind of energy together for everybody. And I'm enjoying it so much. I'm enjoying everyone so much. And thank you just also for being here. And please bring your friends.
Absolutely.
You know, we the more the merrier. So
yep. Let's see. Carol's event is Monday.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to think, next Friday, I think, is New Moon. And then the following Wednesday is the Seth discussion group for the Seth material, that book. And then we have Dawn's class coming up on crystals. So she'll be doing a introduction that it will be free. And then her class will be starting 2 weeks later. So I hope to see everybody. And, you know, if you have any ideas too, let us know, because we're all about, you know, having people jump in and have conversations and, you know, just being friends. I love this. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was great, and I hope all of y'all have a great day.
thank you.
You too.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Don't forget to hang up your little red phone.
Yeah.
Get that one out.